All right, here we go, man. Let me plug the joint right quick. Why you shouldn't care about what she's looking for. Again, why you shouldn't care about what she's looking for. Now, y'all have heard me say numerous times, strictly deal with women on your terms. Again, strictly deal with women on your terms. Gentlemen, stop stressing what she wants. Focus on being your best self instead. Again, stop stressing about what a woman wants, whatever her dating preferences are, whatever her quote unquote requirements, her little dating checklist, if you will. Don't worry about none of that shit. Focus on being the best you. If you are the best you, what's going to happen is you are going to run into women who value. Okay, let me start all over. When you just focus on being the best you, being your best self, you're going to encounter women who are feeling that. You're going to encounter women who value that. And you don't got to worry about a woman's checklist. You ain't got to worry about her agenda or whatever it is she wants. Now, in just a moment, I'm going to play a video clip. Not a video clip, an audio clip. Okay, shout out to Unique79. I got you, partner. I ain't forget about you. So Unique79 sent me another audio clip. The first clip is of a young lady that he was dealing with. It's about 2 minutes and 20-something seconds long. The second audio clip is of him responding to what she said. So altogether, it's about 3 minutes and some change. So I'm going to play that audio clip for you guys. And then you're going to understand a little better what I mean when I say why you shouldn't care about what she's looking for. Guys, we tell you all the time on the Manhood is a Skill Set show at Saturday, 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Myself, J. Roman, Miles Cunningham. We tell you then on the Real Game No Theory podcast, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. When the fellas and I get together, we tell you guys then on the Monday joint, Mad Game Monday with 50 and J. Roman and Steve the Dean. On the Tuesday joint, on the Wednesday Pineapple Reaction Show, we repeat the same shit over and over again. It doesn't matter what a woman is looking for. Okay, I hear a lot of guys say, "Oh, you just can't tell a woman that," or "You just can't go up to a woman and tell her that," because not all women are the same. I don't give a fuck about women being the same or not. I'm the common denominator in any interaction I have with a woman, regardless of what her dating preferences are, regardless of what she's looking for, regardless of her value system or her beliefs. And she's entitled to those. Look, let me tell you, women are entitled to their dating preferences. Women are entitled to their dating expectations or their little checklist that they have of the things that they require or want out of a man. They're entitled to those things, right? But when I meet a woman, I don't concern myself with her little checklist. I'm going to let her know how shit is going to go. Let me say that shit again. I'm going to let her know this is how shit going to go. And if she says, well, that's not how I really want it to go, I would prefer, I'm going to be like, baby girl, don't even worry about it. I tell you what, let's go ahead and part ways. This ain't going to work. We're not compatible. Okay, we tell you guys, I tell you guys all the time, do not make accommodations for women. Don't make concessions for women. What you present to them is what it is. What you see is what the fuck you get. You either fucking with me on my terms, or we can part ways right now. No harm, no foul. You got free will. Women, you always got free will. I'm not trying to make you do anything you don't want to do. I'm gonna let you know what's gonna happen. Everything is gonna be at my pace. Everything is gonna be at my pace. I'm gonna dictate the pace and the flow of everything, the whole fucking interaction. If you got a problem with it, all that means is we're not compatible. All that means is you're not feeling me like you need to, right? And I say that because I've had women that didn't get me no pushback. They were extremely pleasant to deal with, extremely compliant. And apparently they saw the value there. And that's why they said, Carrie, you got it. I'm going to let you quarterback it. I'm going to stand back and I'm going to follow your lead. You lead the way. I'm interested in what you got going on. I'm feeling you. I want to be a part of your situation, okay? Even if it's something casual and if it's not anything more serious. Why you shouldn't care about what she's looking for. Let's get into this shit.
Morning. Firstly, thank you for the compliments, actually. It's actually rather funny because the minute someone gets on the wrong side of me, my soothing voice turns into oh shit kind of thing. So, yes. I guess for now you get this side. I do want to ask though, because of course I am looking for certain things. So, before meeting anybody, I do ask certain questions before, I deviate from my actual goal. Now, personally, I'm not a bar person. I've been to bar, I'm nearly 30 and I've been to bars twice.
Okay, she's talking about how she's not a bar person. She's almost 30 and I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about what you do with your weekends, where you go, who you kick it with. I don't care about none of that. None of that has anything to do with me. But let's continue.
And that's with a group of friends. That's it. And even then, we were just there chatting away, and then that was that, really. So, bars are not particularly my thing, which is why.
Okay, let me say this. I want guys to understand. What she's trying to do is she's trying to paint a picture for how she wants you to perceive her. Okay, let me say that shit again. She is trying to paint a picture for how she wants you, or in this case, how she wants Unique 79. She's trying to paint a picture for how she wants him to perceive her or view her. This is her public persona. We tell you guys all the time, a woman's public persona is usually very different than her private persona. I don't give a fuck about a woman's public persona. The private persona, who she is behind closed doors, who she is privately, that's the woman I'm going to be dealing with. I don't give a fuck about this picture you're trying to paint for me. I don't give a fuck about you trying to sell yourself. Because what she's trying to do, again, she's trying to sell herself to him so that way when she tries to interject her agenda and she starts to go down her checklist and basically dole out her requirements and her preferences, she's basically trying to say, based on how I move here, I deserve this. If you're going to deal with me, I'm going to need you to check these boxes off because of who I am or how I am based on what I'm telling you. So already, red flags, red flags. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Like it's like a woman telling you, "Oh, I'm a God-fearing woman, and you know, I have certain qualities that are very, very important to me." And I'm not shitting on none of those things. But my thing is this: I don't give a fuck about none of that shit if it's not conducive to my bottom line. Because here's the thing about compatibility. I told you guys before, compatibility literally means existing in harmony without conflict. Meaning, if a woman is dealing with you, she should go with the flow of what you got going on. She should go with the flow. So when she starts doling out her checklist about what she wants and all this other shit, that shit's going in one ear and out the other. What the typical guy would do, they would sit there and listen to this bullshit, and they'll say, okay, well, I meet that requirement. You know what? I meet that requirement. Oh, good. I think I might be in there because as she's checking off her list, I'm meeting these requirements. And then when she hits another checkbox and a guy doesn't meet that requirement, he's like, oh shit, damn, I'm gonna have an uphill battle trying to win her over because I don't have that one attribute that she covets or that she says she requires on her little fucking checklist. When we do the pineapple reaction show, you see it all the time. Guys will come on and they'll say, oh, I don't meet your height requirement. Oh, I don't meet your age requirement or whatever. And it's like, what kind of bitch ass niggas are you? This is why we're necessary. Myself and the whole Real Game No Theory panel, this is why we're necessary. Why you shouldn't care about what she's looking for. Let's go.
Given what I'm looking for, I don't actually looking personally. But the thing is, I'm actually looking for a specific type of relationship. If that actually,
she says she's looking for a specific type of relationship. What the fuck that got to do with me? Guys, this should be your mindset. If you are a single man and you're dating and you're not necessarily looking to be in a long-term relationship and you're not necessarily looking to be married at the moment, it doesn't mean that you wouldn't desire to be in a long-term relationship at some point. It doesn't mean you wouldn't desire to be a father and a husband at some point. Just right now in your life, you ain't trying to do all of that. Okay, you cool with just casually dating, having a couple of sex partners here and there, and that's really what you're about at the moment. So when a woman comes to you and she says, oh, I'm looking for a serious relationship, or I'm looking to be married, your mentality should be, that's what's up. I hope you find your future husband. I hope you find your future boyfriend out here. But if you fucking with me, all you're going to find is your future lover. Okay, let me say that shit again. This should be your mentality. I don't care if you're looking for a husband or not. I don't care if you're dating with a purpose or not. I don't care if you're looking to be courted or not. If you fucking with me, what you're going to get is your next lover. You're not going to get your next husband. You're not going to get your next boyfriend. You're going to get your next lover. That's what you're going to get. The problem with the average guy, the more attractive a woman is or the more beautiful she is, what they'll try and do is give a woman a little bit of what she wants just so they can have access to sex. This is why when we do the call-in shows and guys call in and they have drama in their situations, we instantly know what it is. Almost every time these guys have drama, they have one or all of these things going on. They're going out on too many dates. They're spending too much non-sexual time with the woman. They're allowing a woman to spend a night or to spend a night at her spot. They're taking showers with the chick. They're giving women too much access to them non-sexually. They're giving boyfriend energy, but yet they don't want to be a boyfriend. But what they're doing is they're trying to meet a woman halfway. Well, I'm not really looking for a relationship or to be anything serious. But what they'll do is they'll do that extra shit. And the reason why guys do that extra shit, because in their mind, they believe, oh, there's no way I can meet a woman that I can just have sex with on a continuing basis or a continuous basis and I not give her some of what she wants. And this is why we do what we do, right? It's like Miles say, this is why we us and you them. This is why we us and you them. You most definitely can tell a woman, look, I ain't trying to do all that extra shit. Look, whenever you get horny and you want some dick, I'm your guy. Beyond that, I ain't got nothing for you. I don't have an empathetic listening ear. I don't have a shoulder to cry on, right? I don't have a bed for you to lay in into the wee hours of the morning and you wake up and the sun catch you. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that for you. Okay, I don't have a shower we can share together. I don't have that for you. I don't have Netflix and chilling. I don't have that for you. I don't have sharing a romantic meal with some candlelight. I don't have that for you. Now, that doesn't mean that a woman can get these things from me, but if and when I introduce that side of me, it's going to be at my pace. I'm running in this. I'm quarterbacking this. The woman can't just tell me she wants something and I just give it to her because I want some fucking pussy. No, that ain't the way that shit work. Let's go.
Does come across at any point on my profile. But of course, it's obviously a full relationship with an older gentleman, but has like generosity features and qualities. So if that is you, then I'm okay to go ahead. But you do have to understand I am on a very specific hunt. Given that I'm going.
See, she basically saying if you meet these requirements, we can go ahead. Come on, man. See, and the reason why women feel very emboldened to do this type of shit is because they're used to guys bending the knee. They're used to guys acquiescing to them. They're used to guys doing things at their behest. They're used to guys capitulating. They're used to guys basically tucking their fucking tails. And the reason why women believe they can do this is because they have a vagina and they know you want to fuck. So in some of these women, not all women, but in some of these women's minds, they feel like if you want access to this, I'm going to need you to do this, and this. I'm going to need you to conduct yourself like this. So essentially what she's trying to do is tell you how to date her. Guys, anytime a woman is trying to tell you how to date her or to tell you how you should conduct yourself, if you want to date her, get rid of her. Not now, right now. Leave her where she stands, like the homie L says. Let her talk to your breeze. Do an about face and step that way. We don't do that over here. Let's go.
For a career switch, so someone with mentoring qualities as well is much appreciated. So I am looking for someone of a specific status in their career, so higher up in the chain, etc. But yeah, just bear in mind I am very, very, very picky in what I'm looking for. I'm trying not to be direct about exactly what it is, but if you do get the hint, then of course you're within that as well.
She is a walking red flag. She says, I'm very, very picky about what I'm looking for. I'm trying to be indirect. Basically, what she is saying is, I need a man of means. This is what she's saying. I need a man of a certain status. I need a man who is successful to a certain degree who can teach me something. Now, there is nothing wrong with a woman wanting a man who can teach her something. But essentially what she is saying is, I need a man of a certain status or financial means who can teach me something. Right? And she's saying, I'm picky. And if you fit these qualities, then you can date me. This is basically what she's saying.
Hi Didi, thank you for your audio. When you said before meeting somebody I have to ask certain questions, I knew immediately where this was going to go. And I got a hint. So I'll keep this short and direct. I will cancel this Friday evening, Didi, and I'll tell you why. It seems you and we are on two different pathways. I appreciate and respect the fact that you have qualities, preferences, specifications, and tastes. And so do I. I'm looking for a woman whose character and personality lines up and matches with her looks. You want a guy with a specific status. I'm not the man for you. And in regards to the mentoring, I will only mentor and lead a woman who's under my program, who is willing to be led, who's under my mission, and who does things on my terms. And when you said that you are picky, I'm very, very selective when it comes to women. So I wish you luck in everything, Dee Dee. It was nice meeting you, and you take care of yourself.
Morning.
Unique 79. Well played, sir. Well played. Now, some of the things you said, Unique, I probably wouldn't have said, but we're all uniquely different. So I don't have no problem with what you said to her. Just me being who I am, I probably would have came at it a little different. I probably would have. This is what I probably would have did. Right? I probably would have hit her up, and I would have been like, "Girl, you funny." But you know what? All I can do is respect that. But check this out, though. I want to wish you all the luck in the world. I'm sure there's a man out there who checks all the boxes you require. So good luck finding them. In the meantime, and in between time, while you're looking for that guy, if you want someone who can take care of your sexual wants, needs, and desires, who can do that body right, feel free to hit me up. That's all I got for you. You know, I'm not trying to be your next boyfriend or your future husband, but I'm down to be your next lover. So if you're interested in that, by all means, you have my number. You take care of yourself. That's probably how I would have handled that, right? And I'm not saying you were wrong, Unique. I'm just saying we all have our ways of doing things. The way you handled it was, in my opinion, that was the right way to handle it, because what you should be doing, guys, is when women are trying to tell you what they want from you and they going down this checklist, you basically have to dismiss those women. Now, you can dismiss them, right, outright, or you can basically tell them without tact. We're using tact. Or you could basically tell them, fuck your checklist. I got some dick for you. That's all I got for you. Good dick and conversation. All that other shit you talking can't do nothing for you. So you can either dismiss them outright, or you can dismiss that checklist and basically tell them, this is what I got for you. If you're not interested in that, cool. But all that other shit you talking about, nah. Ladies, and see, this is the thing, and I want guys to understand, because there are women who, they might listen to what I'm saying and they might feel some type of way, and that's cool too. But women, you can't have it both ways, right? Because what some women will say is, I just want a man who's going to be straight up with me. I want a man who's going to be authentic and honest and transparent and just tell me what he really wants. But then feel some type of way when a guy such as myself come along and be like, hey, baby girl, I don't really care about none of that shit. All I'm interested in right now is you and I establishing a mutual, very pleasurable and memorable sexual relationship. Now, what we can do is, I got some availability tomorrow night. You can come by. I'll fuck the shit out you. If you're feeling it, and if I'm feeling you, then we could continue to do this on a weekly basis or a semi-regular basis. You let me know what you want to do. That's it. That's all I'm out. Why you shouldn't care about what she's looking for. Like, share, and subscribe. Go check out the Patreon. Also, feel free to check out the channel membership. If you're feeling the perks, feel free to sign up. Peace.